Hey Gunfighter Fifi fan here, and in this video I'll be going over the new Refiarade Cross Ride from the most current clan collection that we have here. Um, it's a very fun all-in type of deck, but with the amount of grade threes that you need to do the rewrite and the cross riding, it can be really hard to guard when you have just a handful of grade threes. So keep that in mind when you're playing this. Like I said, it's very all in, very aggressive. Like really no nonsense stuff here. Um, so I'll just start off with the grade zeros here. I am playing a lineup of a very aggressive 12 crit. Like I said, this is a very all-in type of deck. I feel like when you're going for the kill, like most of the time you're doing with this deck, you don't want to see any draws. You really don't want to see any heals. But like I said, with the amount of, you know, grade threes that you have, you can't really guard properly. So I feel like keeping the heals is what I would do. But other than that, draws just no go. With all the drive checks you get, hopefully that'll help you live until the very next turn when you will definitely kill your opponent. If not, you're just done for. Next on to the grade one tier. All right, so I am running 14 grade ones. I did cut one grade one for, or 13 grade ones. I did cut one grade one for another grade two that I have. In my tips and tricks video, I'll be going over other options if you like to, cut the grade two and add something else. But I have four Setna here. Setna helps you find your cross rides. This is one of the targets that you're bouncing with your aqua skill. Spoiler, I do run aqua here. But this is be one of the cards that you are bouncing with your aqua skill to make sure you're getting your rewrite and your cross ride. I have four Spinia here. This deck is very counterblast reliant, so you have to have an option for counter charging. If I was going to take one of the grade twos out, I will add an extra copy of Spinia here. Have two copies of Nikita. With all the cross riding that you do garner quite a bit of soul. And she is a very good card offensively and defensively. She said when she is placed on V or G, you can soul blast however much soul you want to give her plus 5k power and plus 5k shield for each soul blasted. And if you soul blast three or more, you can draw one card. So not only is she good offensively, she's good defensively, and she draws you a card. Really good card. And I have four of Lucilos. She is a back row interceptor. Helps you guard. If you have two or more force markers, she gets plus 5k power and plus 5k shield. If you have three or more, she can also intercept from the back row. So just kind of just makes up for the fact that you don't really have a lot of cards to guard with. And so when I am using cards to guard, I want them to do a little bit more and go a little bit further. So that's it for the grade ones. Next is grade twos here. So I'm running for Liselot. She is a a Bermuda staple. She's almost in every deck at 4 or 3. She just helps rebuild your board if your board is broken. She helps you be more aggressive when you're on your attack turn. Just a really good card, and she gives you soul if you need some soul for your grade 1 skill. And for Aqua, the Aqua leads like combo, amazing combo. Um, so basically, if you have another unit in the same column as her, she gets plus 5k extra attack. And once she is placed on rearguard, this is once per turn, you can return another normal rearguard to your hand and draw a card and then discard a card. She's another one of your pieces to help you dig for your ride and cross ride, really important. And then I have 4 of the new Syria. Amazing new addition. When you play her, you discard a card and then you look at the top 3 cards, you add 1 card, and then you put the other 2 cards at the bottom of the deck in any order. And she gets plus 5k respectively. If your opponent is grade 3, then she gets plus 10k instead. Good beater, helps you dig. Like I said, in this deck, it's really important for you to find your rides and your cross rides. So that is what she is here for. Last but not least, we have our grade 3s here. I have 4 of the new heal triggers here, heal guardians. A really good addition to the decks here. If you guys watch any of my other videos, you know I'm really big on flexibility. But in this case with this deck, you can't really get rushed down too hard or you're just really going to die because you just have a hand of grade 3s, it's really important for you to mitigate damage early on. You don't really want to be going into no more than 2 or 3 damage when going on your first grade 3 turn. And sometimes if your opponent gets a crit and it's just rushing you down, just really good. Also, if your opponent is damage denying you, this can give you a damage as well. We have 3 of the old Refiarade here. You can rest her, counterblast 1, and discard a card. If you have 4 or less, force markers, you get 2, and then you reveal the top of deck, or you reveal the number as the same number of force markers that you have, and you basically drive check those cards. If you run into any triggers, then you activate all triggers. If your opponent's grade 3 or greater, your rear guards in the back row can attack from back row as well. And then we have 4 of the new cross ride here. She says from hand, once your rear guard has attacked, you can rest all of your rear guards if they're not already rested, and then play her as ride her as stand. And you get an extra force marker from her, and then you take all of the force markers from all of your other rear guards, and you place them on this on her to attack with. And then at the end of the battle phase, or at the end of your turn, you remove all of your force markers, and then you gain a force marker. You gain 1 force marker for every 2 that you removed. So that is it for the deck profile, guys. I do have a tips and tricks video coming after this one here. This is just a quick video to get something out there for people who don't necessarily need the tips and tricks. I would still say, check it out, because you can learn something new. But just for people that, don't necessarily need the tips and tricks and they just want something to just jump into, playing with, this is just a quick video. Thanks for watching. See you later, guys.